Hello, everyone. My name is Melissa Faust with stampwithmelissa.com. Welcome to my Tuesday night live video. It is Tuesday, June 20th, 2023, 5 p.m. Central Time, which is my local time. And welcome. If you are watching the live or the replay, please leave a comment and say hello. Especially if you're watching the replay, please know I do go back and look at the comments. So it might take me a couple days, but I do go back and look at them. So please say hello. I jumped on a couple of seconds early, like 30 seconds early tonight, because we're going to get like cruising and going. And I'm going to tell you why in a second. But I'm just waiting for a few more people to hop on. And like I said, I was a little early. So as you join, please do say hello. But yeah. All right. So today we are, hey, Keisha. Okay, I just wait until I get one comment, then I know I'm in the right place. This video is streaming both to Facebook and YouTube, by the way, so you can watch on whichever platform you prefer. Oh, there we go. The numbers are starting to go up now. You're not used to me jumping on early, are you? Okay, so let me tell you why. Hey, Lori. My adorable, beautiful niece, Kylie. Hi, Barbara and Alicia, and Mom and the kids. So my adorable niece, Kylie, she plays soccer on Wednesday nights. And well, last week in Minnesota, we had some really poor air quality due to the wildfires in Canada. It came all the way down, like we could smell it down here and everything. And so Kylie's soccer game from last week was postponed to tonight. So yeah, that's kind of a big deal. My sister has purposefully not planned her kids' sports on Tuesday nights because she knows we are together. But when a game is postponed, you can't really control when it is, right? So yeah, I've done a lot of prep work before tonight, and we're just going to go ahead and get started because the game is in 59 minutes from now. So, and I still have to drive there. It's not too far. It's like 10 minutes from my house, which works out. Usually her games are about a half hour from my house, but tonight, because it's a makeup game, they're playing at the field that they practice on, which is only like 10 minutes away. So that's really, really nice. So hello, everyone. Hello. Let's see. Who did I miss? Karen, Robin, Debbie, Eva, Dawn, Marcy. Welcome. Yes. Okay. So Keisha is in Canada and she said the fires are so bad. I know, I have heard that they're just like brutal, but then when they come all the way down, like I'm in the southern part of Minnesota, well, like southern, not really southern, but you know, if you split the state in half, then I'm on the southern part. And so it was just kind of bizarre. Like it was really bad here. And I mean, Kylie said, we went for ice cream still, and Kylie said, smelled like 10 people were having bonfires all at the same time. So anyway, I have a couple of announcements for you today before we get started, and then we're just going to go ahead and get started with class. So number one is that today, June 20th, is the last day to subscribe for the Club Create Kit and get the June Zany Zoo kit. So if you are interested in subscribing to Club, I've got all of the details on my website. You just go to club.stampwithmelissa.com. That'll take you all to all the information. If you have any questions, please let me know. But please do know that you do have to be subscribed by like midnight or 11:59 p.m. Central Time tonight in order to get the kit. If my side says you subscribed on the 21st, then you'll get the July kit, which starts tomorrow. Okay. So I've sneak peeked these before, but these are the 4 cards that we're making in Club this month. It is open to, this one's a fun fold. It is open to everyone in the United States. If you're a demonstrator, that's okay. You can come join in on the fun. I often get that question. I'm a demo. Can I join? Absolutely, you can. We have lots of fun together. So, hey, Tammy. Hey, Joanne. So yes, so that was one announcement. The other announcement is that tomorrow Stampin' Up is spoiling us again with free shipping day. So I feel like we just had this like a month ago, right? Or maybe it was 2 months ago, but still we never have them this close together. And so I'm super pumped I'm going to get like doubles of blends because, you know, I love to color. And so some of my blends are starting to die. Even the new colors, they're starting to just go out. They're all fritzy now because I use them too much or not too much. You can never use your supplies too much. I use them so much. So look forward to that and stock up on things on your wish list. So that $75 is the minimum. That is before tax. Okay. So as soon as you hit that, it will just automatically give you the free shipping in your account or in your cart. There's no discount code or anything you need to do. If it's not giving you free shipping, double check that your product amount is actually at the 75. Okay. I know, Alicia, my wish list is growing too. It's pretty, like, I just keep buying stuff and then I'm like, oh my gosh, I make stuff and then I'm like, when do I share it? So, and then the other thing I wanted to tack onto that is that obviously, if you're new here, you might not know this, but if you are a veteran watcher of mine, you know that I offer my cards that I do during my live videos for free as a make and take when you order with me. So if you are, yeah, I wouldn't even say it's a problem, Marcy. I would say it's a never-ending fun addiction. Hey, Mary, welcome from Connecticut. That is so awesome. So anyway, if you are, well, let me just tell you what's going on. What is going on? Okay, so in just a few minutes here, we are going to make 3 cards together, all using the Hey Chuck bundle. And yeah, so true. It's not a problem. Yeah. All using the Hey Chuck bundle, and that is part of my Hey Chuck class to go this week. So if you would like the supplies to make the cards that we are going to make live together tonight, you can place an order in my online store this week. And let me pop this up on the screen for you too. There we go. And this is through Friday night. So place your order through Friday night, which is June 23rd. Got it. Sometimes I just don't remember what day it is. This morning I woke up, I thought it was Wednesday. It's not. Anyway, so make sure you use this host code right here. If you click the link that is in the description of this video, whether you're on Facebook or YouTube, I've got the link there. It already has this code embedded. That lets me know that you want the class. Now, Stampin' Up, they don't love when demonstrators contact them to add host codes. And because they took away their chat feature, it can take a few days for me to get a host code added. And so you please need to make sure that you have that code entered. If your order goes over $150, you can take it off and then just send me an email and tell me you want the class. And that is because you're going to get free product from Stampin' Up called Stampin' Rewards. So that starts at 10% of your order and you hit it at $150. So if you're right at $150, you get $15 for free, which is pretty awesome. So on top of free shipping, if you order tomorrow, if you're planning a larger order, make sure you order tomorrow. It runs all day tomorrow Mountain Time, okay? So if you're like somebody who likes to stay up late, I was going to say a late bird. It's a night owl. If you are a night owl, in your Central Time or even Eastern Time, and it doesn't move over for you at midnight, don't worry. It's Mountain Time, okay? So at midnight Mountain Time, it'll roll over to the free shipping, okay? Okay, so let me go ahead. I'm going to flip my camera down here and we're going to look at our annual catalog on page 49. We've got this most adorable, I seriously love this so much, this Hey Chuck bundle. Now, I made a little bit of a boo-boo. This bundle is not available and it's not expected to be back in stock until the end of July. I didn't know that when I was designing, and I designed the cutest cards, so I could not wait to share these with you. So if you don't have this bundle and you would like this class, what I recommend is buy whatever else on your wish list tomorrow or whenever, but if you want free shipping tomorrow. And then when this comes back in stock, order it then, and then you'll be able to put together the cards. If you're not interested in this bundle, you can still place an order and you can get the make and take products, and then you can just swap out the cute little chickens for something else, okay? All right, so let me show you the cards that I've already shared this week. Oh, wait, let me show you these dies first. This is the reason. So you can actually still get the stamp set, and you can fussy cut if you want. But look at these fun dies. Aren't they so cute? So these ones here, I'll cut out the images, and then there's this fun weather vane. Look, I know my words this week. I had to get help. My mom had to tell me what this is called. A weather vane. I said, what's that spinny thing on the top of houses that tells you the way the wind is blowing called? She goes, a weather vane? And I was like, sure. And then I looked it up and she was right. So anyway, and then you've got this fun ray of sunshine too that cut out just some extra fun images for you. So here are the cards I already shared this week. This one, I love the skateboarding chickens. No matter which chicken you put on a skateboard, it is just like cute every time. It is so fun. So this is the card I shared on my blog on Monday. I love that. I just love that chicken. And it says, it's your birthday. And I know, don't the chickens crack you up? They're just so cute. And then this one, oh my gosh, like this one's in his underwear. Like, come on. His boxers. I love it. And so here's this one. Look, I used the weather vane and also the sun, and I die cut out 2 of the sun dies and then put them back to back to make a full sun. Isn't that cute? And it says, you've got something to crow about. And then I'm going to put a birthday sentiment on the inside. They're so dang cute. I love these chickens. I feel like you can't make a bad card with this set. So, Okay, so let me talk to you about the class to go this week for a second here. So these are the 3 cards we're going to make today. They are also so adorable. Like, I can't pick a favorite this week. I love this one. I love this one. I love this one. I love the other ones. Yeah, I can't pick a favorite this week. You guys know I'm a sucker for the animal sets, and yeah. I mean, how can you not be? They're just so cute. Anyway, so we are going to make these 3 cards tonight. If you place a $35 order before tax and shipping in my online store this week, you will get the supplies to make 2 of each of these. So you get to make 6 cards. I will mail it to you for free. So it's just a free gift from me saying thank you. If your order goes over $50, I will also send you a full pack of these iridescent pearls, which we're going to use on all 3 of the cards. Okay, so I like to send you doubles because you can either make them all exactly like I did, or you can swap out your chickens or, change things up a little. I don't do any stamping for you because I'm not going to get in trouble with Stampin' Up. And I don't do any die cutting that use any of these dies, okay? But any other die cut pieces or embossed pieces, I will include in your kit for you. And so all you have to do is stamp and die cut your featured images and then assemble everything. So you have some fun cards to put together. So let's go ahead and then you do need to make sure to use that host code, which I talked about at the beginning of this video. Okay, so let's go ahead. We're going to start with card number 1. Now, due to this soccer commitment, pretty big deal. We're hoping Kylie scores some goals tonight. And I just said that out loud because I know she's watching me. So I have done lots of the prep work in advance. So just bear that in mind, but I'll talk you through it as we go tonight. Okay. So in this card kit, you are going to get a lemon lolly card base. Isn't that such a fun, beautiful color? I love it. You'll have a lemon lolly layer that is embossed with the Twisted Rope 3D embossing folder. That's new in the annual catalog. You'll have a piece here of basic white that's die cut from the Nested Essentials dies, also new in the annual catalog. And you can't really, there, can you see that stitching? How pretty is that? So cute. You will have a circle, basic white circle die cut from Stylish Shapes dies. You'll have a piece of basic white for you to stamp in, I stamped it in Tuxedo Black Memento ink. So you will stamp, color, and die cut your chicken. Okay, I just did the stamping and die cutting ahead of time on this one. And then you'll also have a piece of pumpkin pie to die cut out one of your sons. Okay, so let's start with some stamping. So I did basically all the prep work I did was, thanks, Alicia. All the prep work I did was pretty much just anything that needed to be die cut. So pretty much the chickens and then the skateboard and the birthday cake. So, but I will talk you through that. Okay, so we are going to stamp the fence in Tuxedo Black Memento ink. Now, I do not care if my fence is like straight or even. If you do, just, kind of play with it a little bit because it is cling mount. So you'll want to make sure you have it lined up right. But I didn't really care too much if it was lined up or not because my chickens are going to get loose anyway. So, all right. So we've stamped our fence in Tuxedo Black Memento ink. Then I'm going to pull in my pumpkin pie and my circle here. And we are going to stamp our sentiment that says, it's your birthday. And I've got my messy scrap paper here. And I wanted to let you guys know that this is just kind of funny. Okay. I have to tell you, because if you're like, a regular, I love my messy scrap paper. I use this up until everything is covered. Oh, you know what? We're going to leave it in because we're going to do some coloring with our blends. And so of course we need it in case we go off, right? So I love my messy scrap paper. You guys, you know this, right? Okay, we're going to do the fence in Crumb Cake. And I'm going to start with dark, do the shadows, and then color in with the light. But anyway, so on Saturdays on YouTube, I pre-record a video and I release a video, just kind of teaching some techniques. So this last week I did the baby wipe technique with your ink refills and then baby wipes, of course. And I just have to tell you guys, I got my first hate comment about the messy scrap paper. I laughed so hard because somebody, I don't even know who she was, but somebody had commented and said, I can't see what you're stamping. You need to change your paper. And I was like, oh, she's not from around here, right? Anyway, I laughed so hard, but I thought that was funny. So I had to share it with you all because I know you all appreciate my messy scrap paper. All right, so you can see here, I'm just coloring in the fence with our crumb cake. And it can totally be messy because the bottom of these fence posts don't have like a firm line on where you're supposed to end. So I just kind of scribble underneath. It looks a little messy. Yeah, boo, I know. I was a little bit like, ah, oh, really? But I was like, this is kind of funny. Whatever. So that's just the thing, right? Everyone says you haven't made it till you get your hate comments. So that's okay. I'll take it. If that's the hate I get, I'll take it. All right, let's color in our chicken here. I am using pumpkin pie. We're starting with dark pumpkin pie, and this chicken has some little ruffled feathers, which is where I'm putting the dark here. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it is totally my thing, Tammy. You're right. I love my messy scrap paper. I just love it. I just can't get rid of a piece that has so much more potential. But Lori said she is watching me and with her kitten that she rescued from the middle of a highway. That is so sweet. Oh, I hope, is it like, what do you do with the kitten, Lori? Are you going to keep it? I would. Thanks, Eva. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I love my messy scrap paper. So, anyway, that is so sweet, Lori. You are going to have to share a picture. Share it in the Facebook group or send me a message or something. I have to see this kitten. And I have to show Kylie because Kylie loves kittens. So I have to show her. And Russell will be excited to see it too. All right. So I've got pumpkin pie on my belly. And see, it is a little hard to see, I guess. Now I'm like self-conscious about it. All right, let's try coloring without the messy scrap paper and see how it goes. Okay. All right, now I'm using Lemon Lolly, and I'm going to use the dark one for his beak. I love this one. This is like the motherly hen because she's like mad. Oh, you're attached. That is so sweet. That is sweet. You're going to have to like pick a name. Like we're all invested in this kitten now, Lori. And I did light lemon lolly for the feet. Then I'm going to use bubble bath because every chicken needs a pink head. Just my opinion. Okay, so we are going to color in some of the dark parts here with the bubble bath blend. This is one of my favorite of our new colors. And it's a new color, like it was never around before. And I absolutely love this color. I always want to call it bubble gum because it looks like bubble gum, but it's bubble bath. Oh yeah, that's a good idea, Karen. That is a good idea. I know we are all invested in this kitten now. So Lori, we're gonna need pictures. Oh, I forgot to color in his little wing over there. I have to go back with pumpkin pie. Not as well, I mean, you never want to like find a stranded kitten or any kind of animal, but today I was at Target and there was a little boy and he was looking for his dad. He couldn't find his dad. I was so sad for him, but I found I kept my eye on him and then found a worker and I think it all turned out okay. But I was so sad. I had Kylie with me and she was very concerned. She was like, "You can't find his dad." And I was like, I know, it'll be okay. It'll be okay. So anyway, all right, I'm adding some seal to the back of our embossed piece here. I'm going very light because it's like not sticking. Got to pull out my gunk. Pull out the gunk from there. Going very light because I don't want to rip my cardstock. Oh my gosh, you're calling him Stubby. That is cute. Oh, that is so cute. Yeah, that's a cute name. And he's tiny. Oh, that's so cute. All right, let's fold and burnish our card base here. And then I'm going to take our piece here that we did our fences on, add some seal, and then we'll go ahead and tack this down onto our card. Okay, and now here's what I thought was kind of fun with this is I'm going to take the sun and add some seal to the back of the sun, and then I'm going to lay this. You know what? I want this to be a teeny bit lower. Do you think I can peel it up without ripping anything? Hold your breath. We did it. Okay. All right, let's put it just a teeny bit lower because I want to put that sun down. And I don't want it to stick too far off. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so this like butts up and lines up really nicely with this edge here of that die. These two little rays here. Oh, that is so funny. You've got You've got teenage kittens. That is cute. All right, we are going to add some dimensionals to the back of our sentiment and to the back of our chicken. So let's go, 3 is probably good on our chicken, and we can probably do 2 on our sentiment here. And pull off all of these backings. And we will stick these down. Now, I'm going to stick this over this fence kind of to hide that a little bit. I mean, this one is still exposed. I mean, you know, it's just not going to line up perfectly. And then I'm going to stick this down. Now, I thought it would be cute if you put the sentiment slanted as well. I'm going to put mine like parallel with the, or like straight, but you could do it either way. I think it would be cute. So, all right, so there's that piece. And then we're going to go ahead and add some of our iridescent pearls. So I'll add one big one right there. And then I'm going to put a little one right next to it. Come on. It does not want to stick. The adhesive stuck down to the paper, but the pearl wouldn't stick onto it. So, oh, okay, Glory. I'll look forward to that. Yeah, Tammy, you need this bundle. I know. All right. There is card number 1. Isn't that so cute? Oh, I mean, the lighting here is not doing it quite the justice it deserves. Hey, Susie. Yeah, these chicks are cute. I agree. But pumpkin pie, bubble bath, and lemon lolly. I love it. Might be one of my new favorite color combos. Okay, but I thought, you know, we should do something a little bit more like for the guys, right? And so here is card number 2. So let's take a look at this one. Lori, your son has an Instagram page for his puppy. That is cute. You're going to have to like put the cat on there. Make him put the cat on there. All right. So this one has a pecan pie card base. You'll get a piece of the designer series paper. This is from the fishing suite. So let's go fishing. Yeah, of course we need pink chickens. So we have some let's go fishing DSP, right? Is that what it's called? Or gone fishing? You know what I'm talking about. I think it's let's go fishing. Let's go fishing. Anyway, that's beside the point. Early espresso layer, a basic white layer. You'll have a banner die cut from the Stylish Shapes dies in crumb cake. And then I will also provide you with a piece of basic white to stamp and die cut your squawky chicken and your skateboard. I love that squawky chicken. All right, so let's go ahead. We're going to start with stamping again. So we just real quick need to clean off our fence because we are going to stamp it in pumpkin pie. And we just stamped it in tuxedo black. Okay, so we are going to set this here. And again, like these fence posts aren't going to be the most beautiful thing, right? And so we're going to cover it with our squawky chicken. Okay. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, Let's Go Fishing is the name. Okay. Thanks, Marcy. I couldn't remember. I think Gone Fishing is the bundle. All right. So we're going to just stamp the fence down across our basic white layer here. And just 2 is good. See how it's not quite even? That's okay. We'll cover it. Okay. All right. So we've got that. And then what you'll do next is you'll stamp your chicken and your skateboard, which I've already done. Oh, we do need to stamp our sentiment. So we are going to stamp our sentiment on our little crumb cake banner here. Hey, Grace, welcome. And I am using the one that says Rise and Shine because we got a squawky chicken. Like, what else would that chicken be saying? I thought with this sentiment, that was the perfect chicken to match. Okay, I've got to get my head over this, so sorry for that. But I'm stamping it over towards the left. It's very low, but that's okay. We got it on and it's straight. So, all right. So then we'll go ahead and let's color in our chicken. Now for this one, I'm going to use pumpkin pie. And let's start with dark here. And we'll do a little bit of the hair. So I left this chicken mostly white. So we're going to do the hair. We're going to do the squawky mouth beak thing. Okay. We're going to do these little feathers in the back. And we're going to do the feet. And then the part of the leg, you know, that has the stripes on it. You know what I'm talking about? How like chickens' legs, like part of it is furry and part of it is not furry. You know. All right, so let's color in the rest with the light here. And then get his little funky hair. I love that it looks like he has bedhead too. So it's like rise and shine. And again, this one would be real cute to put a birthday sentiment inside of. Say rise and shine, it's your birthday. How fun would that be? I bet any kid or grown adult would like this card. All right. I would love this card. If I got this one in the mail, I would love it. Yes, squawky mouth. All right, so we've got that. Now I am going to use some bubble bath here because we also need it on our skateboard. So I'm just going to use the dark one and do the little tongue here. Okay, and then we'll do the skateboard. Now it's a lot easier to color this before you die cut. Just a heads up. So anyway, but like I said, I just wanted to save a little bit of time today. And I'll be sure to post some soccer stuff on my Instagram story as well, so you guys can see it. She is the purple team, and their name is the Devils. Leave it up to a bunch of 8-year-olds. That's what they pick. All right, I'm going to use some smoky slate to do our tires here, or our wheels. And I use the dark one there, and then we're going to use the light one to color in the rest of it here. And now this is optional. But what you could do is on all these little tufts or the ruffles here of your chicken, you could take your light smoky slate and just add a little bit, because we left the chicken white, but he would have some shadowing, so you can add in that smoky slate just to get a little bit of texture on him there. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and start assembling. So we're going to start with our DSP and add some seal. And then get this layered to our pecan. What do you guys say? I don't even know how you're going to answer this in the comments. Do you say pecan pie or pecan pie? I feel like I say pecan pie, but I could fluctuate between the two. Anyway, so here's that. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and adhere our basic white layer onto our early espresso layer. Okay. Beautiful. And then we're going to add some dimensionals to the back. Pecan. Okay, most of you say pecan. I love to see you guys type it in the comments too. That is hilarious. I was like, I'm going to ask you how you pronounce something, and I don't know how you're going to phonetically spell it. Yeah, you're right, Marcy. Pecan does not sound very appetizing. All right, let's stick this on. Now I'm going to put it more towards the left here because I want some room for our sentiment up at the top. So then with our sentiment, we're going to flip this and grab our dimensionals back. And I'm going to put one kind of in the middle and over to the left. And then you know what we're about to do? We're going to double stack. So over here, I know I want my sentiment right around here. So we're going to go ahead and lay one down directly onto the DSP. Peel off the backing, and then put the other one right on top of it. Okay, so now we have that full layer of dimensionals there. Peel off the backings from our sentiment, and then we can attach this on like that. Isn't that beautiful? And then look, so then it is that even split all the way across. So yes, you do. Susie says she has to make this card. Everybody has to. It's just a rule now. It's your homework assignment. All right, let's add some dimensionals to the back of our squawky chicken. Okay, and we'll put him on our card first. And I'm not putting any purposefully under his foot so I can sneak that skateboard in, okay? So we're going to put him right about here so that he's covering our ugly little fence connection. Then I'm going to use mini dimensionals because they fit really nicely on the wheels here. And we'll peel off those backings. And then we're going to stick this on our card, and we're just going to sneak it right under the foot so we can get that lined up with our chicken there, okay? And then to finish it off, of course, so Kathleen doesn't yell at me. Kathleen, if you're watching, shout out to you. Hey, Lynn, welcome. No worries about being late. We're just glad you're here. We're just going to add a little bit of smoky slate so that we have a shadow. Because Kathleen always reminds us we need to ground our images, right? Oh, we're not done. We need some embellishments, of course. All right, so let's grab one of the big iridescent pearls and stick that down. And then we'll take one of the small ones, and I'm kind of putting it at an angle there, kind of lined up with the DSP a little bit. And there is card number 2. Isn't that one fun too? So you can totally do lots of fun coloring with that chicken, but I just chose to have a white chicken here. But it would be really fun to color it. You can change the skateboard color. Lots of possibilities with this card, okay? All right. quick drink. Okay, so let's go to card number 3 now. If I had to pick a favorite, it might be this one. This is the first Hey Chuck card that I designed, and I love it. I didn't know what else I would make after I made this one, and then I just like had so much fun playing with this set. I just kept going. You know, if you order with me, you also get a tutorial bundle, and so the tutorial I designed for July, our July bundle is all about birthdays, and my July tutorial uses this set too. Yeah, super duper cute. So this guy right here is card number 3. Now it looks a little bit more fancy and all that, but you have to remember that I'm going to supply you with all the pieces. So you're going to just have fun putting it all together. Okay. All right. We are going to have a thick basic white card base. You will get a basic white layer that is embossed for you using the Basics 3D embossing folders. You'll have 2 pieces of DSP from the Delicate, no, not Delicate. I always want to say Delicate. Delightfully Eclectic Designer Series paper pack. This is a jumbo pack. And a reminder, DSP is on sale during the month of June. So when you order tomorrow for free shipping, make sure you add in some DSP, especially this pack because it's a super mega awesome pack. Okay. Now we've got 2 patterns here. I will send you both of them and you will do some fun ripping, but we'll do that in a little bit. Okay, you'll have a strip. Whoa, everything's sticking together. There we go. Strip of Bubble Bath for your sentiment. You'll have a vellum circle die cut with the stylish shapes dies. You will have a piece of basic black to die cut your own weather vane. And then you will have a piece of basic white to stamp, color, and die cut your chicken and your birthday cake. And then I will also include some basic black twine for you to use on this card. Okay, so lots of fun pieces here. Now, we do have some stamping to do, so we're going to pull out our bubble bath strip here, uncap our tuxedo black memento ink, and then we are going to stamp or ink up You Rule the Roost. How cute is that? Okay, let me get my head in this just to make sure I'm straight. And we've got our cute little sentiment there. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and color our chicken and our cake. All right, so our chicken is going to be lemon lolly, mostly lemon lolly. So let's go ahead and we are going to use our dark lemon lolly just to get all these little tuft areas, you know, kind of have fun in the hair, the eyebrows. I think it's so cute. This chicken has eyebrows. Just add some fun detailing. Okay, so we've got that. Then we'll go back in with the light lemon lolly and color in all of these fun areas here. Okay, don't forget the top of the legs. We'll do the bottom of the legs with pumpkin pie, but we do need the top, and then we need like this, and then also the eyelids. So don't forget the face and the legs and the eyelids. Okay. There we go. And now we'll just go ahead and finish off with our head, the rest of our wing, and then our feathers in the back. All right. Color, 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 done. Okay. I love coloring. Okay, so we've got that. Then we're going to go in with our pumpkin pie. I will use the light pumpkin pie for our feet here. So the bottom part of the legs and then the actual, are these called talons on chickens? I know they are on other birds, but is it a talon on a chicken? I don't know. All right, then we'll do the beak with the light pumpkin pie as well. Then with dark pumpkin pie, we're going to do the little, what is that called? The gobbler? What is that called? What is that? The gizzard? What is this called? That little hangy thing. Is that the gizzard? I don't know. Anyway, color that in. All right, then we have to do our cake. So I'm going to use dark pumpkin pie for the candle and light pumpkin pie for the flame. Okay, and then we're going to use bubble bath for the actual cake and the icing. So I am going to use the light bubble bath for the cake part. And then we'll use dark bubble bath for the icing or the frosting, whichever. A comb? It's called a comb, really? I never would have guessed that. Interesting. All right, thanks. The more you know. All right, so let's go ahead and assemble. So what I'm going to do here first is I'm going to take the larger piece of the Delightfully Eclectic DSP, and we're going to rip it. Doesn't that sound fun? So I'm just going to use my fingers here to help guide it. And I'm doing a little bit at a time because I don't want it to like all of a sudden cut way in, okay? But we're just going to rip it just to get a fun little textured look here. All right. And then we're going to do the same thing with our smaller piece, okay? A gizzard is the stomach. Interesting. Interesting. Whoever would have thought that stamping chickens, or I should say, whoever thought that stamping would lead to learning the biology of chickens? I did not ever think that this is what I'd be learning, but I appreciate it, Marcy. You know a lot about chickens. All right, so let's go ahead. We are going to add some seal to the back of our DSP. So I'm going to layer this piece on. Now this is my embossed white, okay? And we are going to layer this on to our piece here. Then we are going to, now you notice I have the ripped part over to the right. Then we'll go ahead, add some seal to the back of this piece here, the smaller DSP, and this one is going to go to the left. And I'm just going to lay it on top. Now I do have a wider margin over here. That's totally up to what you want, okay? Whatever you want. Hey, Anne, welcome. A waddle. Oh, the comb is on the top of the head. I don't know. All right, I'll take your guys' word for it because I do not know. All right, let's add some seal to the back of our embossed layer here, and then we're going to get this added to our card front. Okay, close and burnish our card, fold and burnish it. All right, and then what we're going to do is we're going to take our little vellum, and I'm going to grab my weather vane, and I'm going to use liquid glue. Now, if you have adhesive sheets, I highly recommend them for this. But I did not think about that beforehand. So I'm just adding a little bit of glue to those three biggest parts here, just because I think that they'll be the easiest to glue down. And then we're going to stick that onto our vellum circle. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is I know that I am going to have a chicken like covering right here. So I'm going to add some seal. Okay. And then I know that I'm going to have a sentiment kind of at the bottom. So I'm just going to add a little bit of seal around there just to get our vellum to stick down. Okay, and I'm trying to keep it in places that I know will be covered. Then we're just going to stick that down onto our card because you can see here, you can see kind of that the adhesive shines through. So that's why I like to cover it if I can, okay? All right, so we've got that added. Let's go ahead and use our scissors, and we are going to just cut off maybe that far, and I might trim it down more, we'll see. And then we're going to make a little banner down at this end. Okay, so just snip up in the middle. And we're going angle to middle and then flip it and go angle, corner to middle to make an angle. Yeah, it's the waddle. Who knew? All right, so let's go ahead and we're going to put this right about here, right? So we're just going to judge. Yeah, that looks good. I don't think I need to trim anything else off of that. Now, before we keep going, I'm just going to add a little bit of seal down right here. And we're going to take our twine, make a faux bow. So I'm lining up the two ends. I'll loop, right? And then stick this down. A waddle with a T. Oh, you guys are educating me a lot today. All right, and then we're just going to kind of loop this back and forth so that it looks like a little bow, okay? Then what we'll do is we'll add some dimensionals. And we will just stick that down. I'm going to stick it down on the actual card just to make sure I have things controlled where I want them to be. I don't want it to go on top of my twine because I don't want it to get like slanted. And then we'll put one all the way over onto our sentiment that doesn't have that banner edge because I know it'll be somewhere over here, okay? Peel off all of those backings, and then now all we have to do when we lay this down is make sure we're covering both of those exposed dimensionals. Maybe stick it out here a little bit more. Okay, so we've got that stuck down. Then I'll grab my chicken and we'll add some dimensionals to the back of the chicken. Maybe just 2 will work for this one. Okay, and then we're going to stick him down like this. How cute, huh? All right, and then flip over our cake, and then we'll use minis here because this is a small cake. And I'm going to put one on the cake part, one on the flame. peel off those backings, and then we'll stick this right on down on our card here. Adorable. It's so cute. I love this card. Okay, and let's finish it off with some beautiful iridescent pearls. So I'll grab one big one and we'll stick it right there. We'll grab a little one and stick it right there. And then we'll go do. And I want it on the DSP so we can see it better. And that is card number 3. Thanks, Anne. That's card number 3. I think it's so stinking cute. So let me bring in all 6 cards here. So as a reminder, if you would like the Hey Chuck class to go, make sure you place an order in my online store through this Friday, June 23rd. At midnight Central Time, okay? I will cut and get everything ready to go and then ship it out on Monday. And so if your order is $35 before tax and shipping, you will get these supplies to make all 6 of these cards. If your order is $50 before tax and shipping, you'll also get a full pack of iridescent pearls from me as a special gift. And then you'll need to make sure also to use, where is it? Here we go. I couldn't find my hand. Make sure to type in this host code. Make sure that's applied to your order, or you can just click on the link directly in this description, whether you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, and that will take you to my online store with the code already attached. Don't forget, tomorrow is free shipping day, so you can double dip here. Tomorrow you can place your order. $75 minimum gets you free shipping. You can absolutely take advantage of that and also get this class, okay? I want you to get the most bang for your buck, so you can absolutely do both. Just make sure that you type in that host code if your order is under that $150 level so that you get the class kits, okay? All right. I think that's it, other than just one more quick reminder that Club Create June Club closes tonight. So head to club.stampwithmelissa.com if you want more information on that. And otherwise, I'm going to run out the door and go to soccer. So thanks, Lori, for the encouragement. I know she's already on her way, but she is trying to earn a Lego set. And I told her that for every goal she tries to make tonight, I'll give her $1 towards her Legos. And for every goal she does make, I'll give her $3 because she's scored, I think, 2 goals in the 3 years that she's played. And so she needs a little extra encouragement. So, all right. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will catch you later. If you have any questions, please make sure to email me and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Catch you. One quick thing I was going to say, catch you next week. So next week, real quick, I have my BOGO sale going on. I will have more information coming out in my, thanks, Mary, too. Mary said, give Melissa some likes. I appreciate that. So please do that as well. That really helps me out. But next week I have my BOGO sale coming. And so I will have information coming out in my email newsletter. It will take place on Facebook. So that does mean you need a Facebook account to participate. If you're not on Facebook and you don't like Facebook, you can create like a temporary account just so you can participate. I have not been able to find a better platform than Facebook to run this on. And so I will not be live next week. Kylie has her soccer jamboree, so I will not be live. I am planning to record a video, but I'm not sure if that will happen or not. So bear with me if it doesn't. But I will see you at some point this weekend or next week to explain the BOGO sale and hang out with you there. So, all right, have a great rest of your night, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.